What's good, y'all? Today I'm gonna be back testing my strategy to see how really profitable I am. Um, yeah, man, this is I think I drop a Sunday, so this second video of the week. I'm probably gonna drop 4 videos this week. Next week I will be at the beach, so I don't know if I'll be able to come out with videos. I will actually. This is what I'll do. I'll record my live or my trading days, and I'll just upload them as trade recaps. But I will not be talking over them. I'll just upload the video, right? Which is okay. At least I'm still getting the 3 videos out to y'all, but. Yeah, so I'm gonna be on FX replay today. Back test my strategy, tell y'all what I see. Is really trying to help y'all understand what I be seeing in the markets and that and third. So as you can see, what I do first is I go to the daily time frame, see what the trend's looking like. Right now it looks like we swept this liquidity and now we're on the way up. So I would think we would probably come up here, sweep this, maybe keep going up a little bit. So I have a bullish bias today. 4 hour is bearish, 1 hour is bullish, but I think we're still going to continue to go up. So you go to the 4 hour, boom, mark this out, 4 hour right here, boom. And as y'all can see on my trade recaps, I do the same, not trade recaps, but in my live videos where I live stream my trades, I literally do the same exact thing. Come to the 4 hour, mark everything out. 4 hour gap right here, mark out all the gaps on 4 hour or 1 hour. If we have 4 hour gaps though, and we have 1 hour gaps, I'm gonna mark the 4 hour gaps before the 1 hours, just because they're higher time frame and market probably wants to go there. We don't have any key levels to really target today. We have this up here, but I don't know if this is a key level. Let's go see. Yep, it is. So, boom, we do have this key level up here to target. So, I guess we can mark this out just for y'all's sake. Key level. Alright, because if you don't know what a key level is, it's a high and a fair value gap. So, as you can see right there, we have a fair value gap in that high. So, I guess I can really mark out this fair value gap too. Boom. So yeah, I have a bullish bias today. Think we're going to go up. So boom, that's all you need to know. Now you go to the 1 hour. You see, okay, where is our 1 hour draws at? So boom, we have one right here. Boom. Boom. It's fine if it's not lined up, but it's pretty much accurate. And then boom, 1 hour high time frame right there. Boom. So now, and then you have these lows over here, which you can mark out. Probably go sweep these before we continue to go up more. We also have boom, right there. We have a 1 hour gap as well. Right here, which this key level is in it. So I think we would come down and sweep out. So boom, now I go to the 15-minute. Mark out all my 15-minute gaps. So we have one right here. Sorry, I got a Discord notification. But, alright, but now we have this 15-minute right here. Let me mark these two 15 minutes so y'all can see. Boom, 15-minute, boom. Alright, now down here, we have a 15-minute right here that we previously tapped into. So you can go ahead and mark this one out. And yeah, I'll probably mark out one more bearish one down here. Or bullish one, but it'll help you in the bearish side of things. And then, or actually in this big 15-minute over here. But I'm not going to mark that one out, but we can go up to right here. So I actually would not like to take a trade off of these because these are in a 15-minute. So boom. Now we go to the 5-minute. We mark out our 5-minute gap. So we have one right here. Boom. I also only like to take trades off inverses of a gap that was made in the previous hour. So these are just for reference to see if we would tap into them. So now it's 9:14. Let's go ahead and get to market open. Okay, boom. Now it's market open. So we did inverse these two gaps, so fuck these anyway. We tapped into that 15-minute up there. We do not have a 5-minute. 5-minute ends around right here. So boom, tapped into that. Don't have any other 5 minutes that were made. So boom, now let's go market open. So boom, we tap up into this 15-minute. Let's see how we react off of it. All right, we come back down. Do we have any gaps we can inverse? Nope, we're just wicking straight into them. So boom, let's keep watching how this plays out. Keep going, keep searching. No, we don't have any 3-minute. No, actually we do have this tiny 3-minute right here that is possible for us to take, but it looks like we're not going to get it to the next candle. And as you see, it didn't even go to plan. So boom. We're just waiting for our setup to line up. We don't have any 5-minute. We don't have any 15 minutes down here that we're missing. So now, see if we have any CISD. No, we don't. Boom. Keep bouncing, keep bouncing. At this point, now we create a new 15-minute thing. Let's see if we have any 15-minute gap. No, we don't. I'm really hoping we can create a little 5-minute right here, so we can get some manipulation into that. All right, we did. Boom, 5-minute right here. Mind you, I said I had a bullish bias, but you always have to react and adapt. But as you can see, we did come out and sweep the lows that I wanted to. We did sweep this low right here, boom, which was also a key level. So now we probably may go down there and sweep those, but okay, tap into that 15-minute, and boom, we continue to sell off. So now we're just selling off. No entries are really forming at all, to be honest. Now we created this 15-minute up. Actually, no, we didn't even create a 15-minute, but as you can see, boom. All right, let's see if we tap into a 15-minute down here. If we manipulate into one down here, and as you can see, we did. So sorry, y'all boy. When we tapped into a 15-minute right here, now we're just selling off. Okay, now I want to see confirmation of change of direction. So boom, I want to see us sweep that high right there, which we don't do, but boom, create this gap. Okay, now we tapped into a gap. Do we have any 3 minutes on the way down that we can inverse or something? Boom, no, we do not. So now I want to see a inversion of this gap, maybe on 3 minute. We might create this 3-minute gap. 1 minute, boom, boom, boom. Let's see if we create this 3-minute, which we do. So if we inverse this 3-minute, I will end up taking this just because we already retested that gap down there. We already tested it, so it wouldn't be ridiculous to go back and test it. But boom, as you can see, I think we might be rejecting off of it. And as you can see, boom, we get the next candle. Let's see how we react off this. Boom, boom. Okay, look at that. So we do get the inversion here. Let me make sure, yep, boom. So I will go ahead and hop into this trade, targeting this 1 hour gap right here, because this is probably where we're going, or a 4 hour gap, right? And this is draw of liquidity right here, which is a 4 hour draw. So I will target this, and I will go ahead and enter my sells. TP is set right here, and stop loss is right here. Let's see how this plays out. Boom, as you can see, smack. So that was a good trade right there. So let me get to the next day for y'all. I didn't even go, but okay, new layout. You see up here, boom. Now we go to the daily, like I said, daily. Okay, we're looking pretty bearish, but we do have this new week opening, or no, there's not even, oh yeah, new week opening gap, which is right here. So let's mark this top part of it at least, so we know where we possibly could go fill today. 4 hours looking pretty bearish. We didn't even sweep this liquidity right here, so I would expect us to sweep this before we do any type of bullish action. Let me mark it up, right? And then boom, we have this right here, this fucking thing right there. Boom, now we have a 4 hour gap right here that we may go tap into, give us a little bit of more power. But yeah, so it's not really too much to mark out right here. I guess we can mark out this too, this new week opening gap where it opened up. So boom, as you can see, now you go to the 1 hour, see what we're working with. Okay, we have this 1 hour gap, and we have this high in this 1 hour gap too, which is a key level. So let's mark this out, high time frame. Boom, let's go ahead and mark this for a 1 hour gap. Boom. All right, we also have this draw of liquidity right here. So I think we would continue to go up here. I have a bullish bias today after we sweep some liquidity below. That's what I would want to see. Because we have all these draws right here that have not been taken out yet. And we also have this key level. So boom. Now I will go to the 15-minute, mark out any 15-minute gaps I spot. So boom, right here, 15-minute gap right here. 15-minute gap right here that we've been respecting a lot. Boom. Yeah, that seems as if the only 15-minute gaps we have. Let's see if we have one way back here, just in case we do go lower. Okay, we have a 15-minute gap right here. I'll mark this. Boom. Alright, that should be good. Sorry, chat. Boom, let's mark these out right here. Boom. Boom. Alright, but now we have all the 15 minutes marked out. There's none really left up here. We have this one right here. We have this tiny one right here we can, mark out. But boom, 5 minute right here. Alright, now we go to the 5 minute and see what gaps we have not filled yet. But I like to go ahead and go to market open so I know which one's got inverse. This and the third. Alright, so boom, we created this 5 minute gap right here. Let's go ahead and mark this one out. It would be nice if we can get a little inversion market open maybe after manipulating to this 15 minute right here, because it doesn't seem as if we're going to. Yeah, we don't close it out of it. So boom, we also have a 5 minute right here, so this is good to use also as a confluence that we are respecting bullish 5 minutes and are disrespecting bearish ones. So yeah, that's about it for the 5 minutes that I can see. So let's go ahead and go to market open. Boom, market open drops down right here, pushes down. Okay, we swept out this liquidity, we swept out that. This liquidity right here, we swept out this one. We're probably going to sweep out this one, which we do not, but okay, now we do. We're going to go sweep out this 4 hour probably down here. I wouldn't be surprised if we did. Okay, boom, as you can see, created a 5 minute gap. So let's see how we treat this 5 minute gap right here. This one's inversed up here. So boom. Okay, we don't even retest it. Okay, now we tap into 4 hour down here. Now we start marching back up. This is a high liquidity point, and it could start my trend to continue to be bullish. So we do not have this. Don't have any 2 minute gaps. We don't have any we have a 3 minute right here, but I'm not going to take that. I'd rather wait for the 5 minutes. So as you can see, let's wait for this 5 minute. Okay, and we get the 5 minute inversion. So I will be taking this trade, putting my stops under here and targeting 1 to 1. And my break even will be this 1 hour gap. Let me mark this out for y'all. So boom, break even 1 hour gap. Alright, now let's buy TP up here. This is a pretty big play. Stops under here. And as you can see, let's go see what we do. Break even, which is very good. So boom, now we have break even. Let's go a little bit in profit. As you can see, we go hit TP. This is great, man. This is we're working. So now let's go ahead and go to another day. I'll be back with y'all. This is gonna be the last day that I show y'all. I'm just gonna do 3 so y'all really can understand the strategy. But hold on. Okay, and as you can see on the last day, we even took a trade going to our bias. So that's very good. That's what I always love to see. So now, as you can see, we're on the daily. We just swept this liquidity right here. So that means, and we have also a bearish stick, so that's influencing my bearish a little bit. 4 hours bearish. No, 4 hours bullish, 1 hour is bullish. So now we have a little tricky. So now we have to kind of play off liquidity and our closest liquidity points, which we have one right here for the 4 hour. But did we recently tap this one? We did. So now it seems like we're on our way up, but we didn't even tap into this 4 hour gap right here, which I thought we would have. So maybe we tap into the 4 hour, start going back up, and targeting this liquidity up here, and finishing out, closing out this new week opening gap, which would be very, very nice. So let me mark out the top of this right here. So boom, we're on the 4 hour. Mark out all of our draws. We have this draw right here. We already took it out, so we don't need to mark that. Let's see how the 1 hour is looking. 1 hour, we have this draw down here. Boom. We're in a 1 hour gap right here. We probably inverse this one. I can't. Let me see. Yeah, that's too close of an inversion, so I'm just going to mark it as inversed. And we have this 1 hour gap right here that we could possibly target, which is going to be a good target. So boom. Now we have marked out all of our things. So let's see right here. Let's mark out this one high time frame right here. We don't have any key levels. We do have one on the 30 minute, which is very nice. So we have a 30 minute key level right here. So let's go ahead and mark him. So yeah, I think we're going to go up to tap this gap and be very bullish today. Just because we swept this liquidity down here. I want us to tap into this 4 hour before I would like to take a trade going to the moon. But no. Discord is over here tripping. But yeah, so let's go ahead and go to the 15 minute, mark out all of our gaps. We don't have, okay, so we have this gap down here, which is very nice. Not too many gaps built up. We have this gap up here in the 1 hour that I was talking about, so that would be nice. See if we can tap into that, maybe then sell off. But yeah, I wouldn't want to take a trade until we tap into this 4 hour down here, unless everything builds up and is looking nice. That looks like the only 15 minutes we have. Let's go ahead and see if we have any 15 minutes back here in this 4 hour gap. We do. We have a huge 15 minute that we've been playing around. Okay, let's mark him out. Okay, let's see. Okay, so boom, we have this right here, this big 15 minute. So yeah, alright, bet. Now we're good. We can hoop. And now we go to the 5 minute, as y'all know. We just basically go down from each time frame. So daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute, and then we start hooping. So boom, let's go ahead and get a little bit closer to. Let's go right here. So boom, we did not inverse this gap, which is very upsetting. As we, did we? It doesn't seem as if we did inverse it. So let's go ahead and mark out this 5 minute right here. Boom, 5 minute. Do we have any other 5 minutes down here? Oh yeah, we do in this 15 minutes. So this will be nice as a little bit extra confirmation as manipulation. Boom, let's put this right here. We have these 5 minutes right here, but alright, now let's see market open. So we go up, tap into this 15 minute gap. I wanted to see us, okay, there we go. Push up back again. Boom. Okay. Now, as you can see, we took out the 30 minute liquidity. We're in the 1 hour gap right now. We're pushing up through this 15 minute. And as you can see, we do close out of it on the 5 minute, but that's not too crucial. We inverse these 5 minutes right here. Did we tap into this 5 minute? We barely did, so that's good to know. Boom. 30 minute liquidity is gone, so we can remove this. 1 hour. So now I'm willing to take some shorts maybe, if anything lines up. It doesn't look like nothing. Well, I would not take a 1 minute inversion on this because, no, actually we have a good draw of liquidity also in this gap down. Well, this gap got inversed, so. But we do have a key level in that, a tiny key level in that gap right there. We have a 2 minute down here. Probably going to sell off, but I will not take a trade. I'm not confident in that. So boom, we're gonna create this 5 minute gap right here. So let's see, 5 minutes. Boom, next candle, tap into it. Let's see if we have any gaps in the bullish. No, we do not. So as you see, this is probably the only gap we have. We have this also 5 minute right here. I want to wait for a perfect inversion outside of these gaps to take it. But as you see, we get rejection off of it. We don't get a 1 minute inversion, but we do have good targets. So if the next candle does inverse it, which we did, I will take this trade just to see. Okay, now boom, we go 1 to 1, and break even will be this high right here. Boom. All right, now let's see how this plays out. Bye. This is our first time taking a 1 minute inversion, just to see how this would do. As you can see, boom, we go break even. Good break evens here. Now you see we get break even on the trade, but can't complain. Let's go see if it would have hit full TP, which it did, which is very unfortunate. But as you can see, we did get good break evens here. Can't complain about no break evens because right now, as you can see, we are in an uptrend. We didn't take out this liquidity right here. We came down. Then we're probably gonna push up again, came down again. It's very unlucky, but break evens come with the strategy. I'm sorry, but that's 3 wins technically back to back to back. Just me proving to y'all that the strategy I got is very good, and just me coming on here and really locked in because I was back testing and I wasn't really locked in. But now, me walking through it and just really talking to myself and doing this, it really helped me understand and just give me right. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It's a good 20-minute video just explaining my strategy. I hope y'all can watch and sit through this whole video. I will be posting this video probably on my Instagram because I like this video. I liked how I just came in here and just showed y'all everything that I needed to show. But thank y'all so much for coming out to this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this not vlog, but this video. Love, man.